Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I'm just doing the energy of the week from the 20th to the 26th. I've forgotten it that many times, I've written it down. So yeah, I'm just going to do some tarot, and then I think I'm going to just pull some oracle. You're premature. Yeah, I'll pull some love oracle, get that out because that's helpful for relationships, for all kinds, and I'll see where the energy goes. I think I might I'll pull a different oracle, I think, but I'm not sure which one yet. Anyway, they're already on there on my desk, so I can just grab them. So yeah, spirit guides of love and light, the highest vibration, the greatest good of all. Pretty please, can you tell me what the energy is between the 20th of March and the 26th of March? You, I'll go for you, okay? You're coming out. Anything else, please? Oh, this is a messy shuffle today. Okay, that one's aggressive. Right, let's go. That'll do. That's enough. Right, we'll see what cards we got. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if it's upside down or not. Oh, do you know what I think, right? This card looks well like Seth Rogen. Like, as a tarot deck artist sort of thing. I'm reckoning that was their inspiration. I know, Seth Rogen. I'll put them on a deck. King of Cups. Okay, I've got back of the deck energy for you as well. So I'm going to tune in, see what the energy's like this week. So we've got the Three of Coins. We've got reversed Four of Cups. We've got Six of Wands upright. That's a successful card. We've got Three of Swords upside down. Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins. There you go. I can't remember if that was upright now. Yeah, it is upright. Good. I went blank. I'm a bit tired because I've been doing tarot all evening, which is a good thing. And then obviously the King of Cups. So this week, just for a quick glance, is about money, relationships, emotions. But it feels like it's a bit good and a bit bad in relationships anyway. So I'll just tune in, I'll get some energies, and then I'll tell you reading. Okay, so I'm going to go through this with relationships in mind first, okay, because I picked up quickly that there was a relationship energy to this week. So it feels like there has been fights or like falling out, but it does feel like it's been money related, but that is going to be a new leaf turned. It feels like so like this essence of like teamwork in a relationship, sort of working together, but it's also like the Four of Cups is reversed, so it's like looking on forward to the opportunities sort of thing. Like this fight that's happened is actually an opportunity. Don't see it as a negative thing, because this is a successful thing that's happened for your relationship. It feels like it may have had quite a kaboom, like it wasn't a good time, but it was like a quick short fight, and then it's getting better soon sort of thing, like as in like maybe the day was the fight and then it's settling out, it's going to get better. But it feels like it's had a long sort of build into it because of this card. It feels like as well with this card, like with relationships, this it feels like one half has been working very hard to try and make it better, but it hasn't been reciprocated, and that's one of the problems on the person that's trying hard's end. They needed the reciprocation, but now the opportunity, this is in reverse, but the opportunity's been realised, but this fight or this falling out had to happen in the relationship for this realisation for the other person, okay? It feels like there was a rut and now it's moving forward as well. With this, it feels like maybe this fight was partially money related, or like in the first instance it was money related, and then it's gone so far down the line, like building up and building up to this quick fight sort of thing, that you forgot what it was because of. I heard the word, it needs to be like fairity, meaning it needs to be fair now. I heard reap what you sow as well, so like spend what you make, not what someone else is making. King of Cups. So the King of Cups is quite a fair person. It's quite a mature and nurturing sort of father figure. He's kind-hearted, but he's a king, so obviously he's assertive where he needs to be. He can be easily manipulated sometimes as well, so don't manipulate them. Like, they need, like, because it's the cups, they need as a person to be loved, okay, and to be looked after as well. They're an emotional person that feels male energy mainly, but a little bit female as well, so some of you be men, some of you be females sort of thing. But yeah, just whoever's seem to have come out on the short end of this fight, they need some love and they need you to look after them, okay? They're feeling tender. Okay. I think actually I'll go through it as career and then I'll do it as business, because some of my viewers are like creating businesses at the minute. So I'll go through its career. So this team player, be a team player sort of thing. There's been like this situation through career where you've been sort of like, there's been a situation in your workplace that's like a bit more, will it work, will it won't work, sort of, will it won't work, is that a sentence, won't it work? And like it's like it feels like the team or the people you work with have been a bit like, I'm not sure. But it turns out this is a success card, and when it's read as a career spread, it feels like this is homely. This success feels homely, okay? It feels positive, but it does feel so new. It feels like this idea has been so new, like, and so needed. And for some, I feel like this older figure is definitely significant in this thing, but that's not for everyone. I heard with this as well, there's goals in mind. If that means anything to people watching this for career. I might get chocolate on my face, sorry. Well, enjoy it. I'm enjoying a hot chocolate right now. It's getting cold. With the swords in reverse for career, I feel like this in the career spread feels like it's in the past. So whatever this situation is, it goes that way. Whatever this situation's been, it's full of a lot of past hurt, but a lot of this past hurt is ready to get healing, and it's a new beginning. Obviously, that being pentacles, this is like material beginning. It could represent a new home, it could represent a new, like, maybe a new office if it's your career, or like working from home or something. But there's going to be, for some of you, it's a change of scenery. With this card as well, I just feel so much heartbreak. Like, it is a heartbreak card at the end of the day, but it feels like right here in my chest, like, I feel like either like when you've just not been loved, like you need that love. Yeah. And then the end of this cycle, King of Cups. This feels like an outcome for some of the career spread. So this feels like healing sort of energy, like a better position sort of energy of someone that this is in regards to. I feel like I've just picked up on this, like some of you watching this for career, you've recently got a new boss, and maybe he's a male figure, maybe he's just quite dominant, or they are quite dominant, or a bit quiet, I feel like, as well, because they're an emotional character anyway. Maybe they've been set aside and like set back themselves and just been watching from afar, like they're getting used to their job. They don't mean anything by it, but it feels like judgments have been made a little bit, but career wise. But for other people that I'm picking up on, this is situation from like this heartbreaks turned into just an emotional, a little bit more healed person, career wise. So I'll go through this now with business in mind, because I felt that there was a business element to this as well. So I'm particularly picking up on working behind the scenes and not wanting to show your work. Whatever it is, it feels positive. You're doing good. You're doing like you're making positive steps forward. I do feel like it's like you're making steps as well. So 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. You're building something. It feels like it's coming to completion for someone I'm picking up on particular. It feels like you're almost at this top star sort of thing, this top coin. And it feels so like you've really worked hard with it, you're proud of your work sort of thing. Anyone else I'm picking up on? For some of you, it feels like you have 1 or 2 friends that you're working with. It feels like there's like an opportunity that's coming, but in the sense of someone that you might not have seen coming in business related, like you're working towards something, but then someone's going to come in and help. Like this is an opportunity card, so in reverse, so it's like a really sort of it's like an optimistic energy, but it's like you didn't see this opportunity coming. It feels like for some of you, you're not trusting of that opportunity. Yeah, so some of you getting like you're a bit wary of this opportunity. Like I can feel it, like, oh, do I trust that? Like, but I think you should, because obviously this is the success card, right? So for some of you, this is just anxiety sort of feeling from this as well. But for others of you, this is a situation together, business-wise. So you've been working hard, someone else is coming, giving you an opportunity, and you might feel like that's not, well, I'm not sure about that. Like I was working with this myself, I was happy working on myself, like doing my own thing, but trust it, because this is a good opportunity. Like, this is a successful idea, whatever this is, for the business folk watching this. Do you feel like you'd be betrayed or deceived, or maybe your ideas would be stolen? So this is swords card. I feel like you'd think of like a copycatting, but that's not true, because this is bringing a new abundance to you of some sort. So material gain, of some sort. If it feels like teamwork, but as I said teamwork, I heard teamwork, so or team player as well. Again, right, it's coming up. So there's a lot of teamwork in all of the spreads coming up. For you business people, this energy feels very much like this, like the deceit that you feel you might get is actually just wanting to help. Like, they're happy just to give you a hand. They just want you to do well. Like, they understand how you feel and what a beginning feels like, and they just want you to move forward with it. Okay. Because I'm particularly, for some of you business people, I'm particularly drawn to the sort of shady eyes of this character, like, but it's just giving me that energy of they just want you to do good. Like, don't worry about it. They understand how it feels. Like, it sucks a bit. But positive energy, bring in your positive energy, put out positive energy, because it's a good idea for your business, guys. Right, it's family. I'm gonna go for family. So it's random, but with this first card, this feels like it represents the families that are watching this. So if you and your family, you're watching this for an insight in your family. I heard I just want to go out and play, like a sort of attitudey kid sort of thing. It feels like it, and I get like a visualization of like warmer weather. It's nicer. Like, I feel like this child wants to use, like, to just express themselves of they're sick of the winter and they're sick of it being muddy and gross, and they just want to go out and play in the sunshine. Like, it's good for their soul, but they don't know how to express it, sort of thing. I feel like for some of you watching this for family, there's been like a bit of an emotional time. So I'm particularly drawn to like all this blue colour, and this is the cups suit anyway, and it feels like some of you have been going through like sort of a rocky time, but like not a major rocky time, just a bit of a meh as a family, sort of like. There is like a feeling of like parental neglect, but not from the parent that's watching this. It's more like I'm sorry that your mum or dad doesn't love you how I wanted them to love you, sort of thing. For some of you, not all of you, just picking up on some energy there. But for others of you, it's just a bit of a like, what can I do with the kids sort of energy. It's the energy's changing. Okay, with the Six of Wands, so this is normally a success card, right? And if you've had like this bit of a meh moment, like don't know what to do with the kids, like, it just gave me quite a big download with this card. So it was like building bonfires, going outside, seeing like what adventures you can go on outside, like making it fun and interactive outside. Now the weather's nice, like climbing trees, like proper like boisterous type adventure things to keep the kids entertained seems to be a good idea for this sort of feeling down, sort of don't know what to do, down in the dumps, sort of family like energy, if you like. It feels as well like some of you, the parents, have been working too much. The kids are starting to pick up on it a bit more. I'll move on to these other cards. It feels like for some of your parents, with this card, you've had a bit of a feeling of you need a new time, like you just mentally not been there, like you wanted to have a bit more freedom from the family, or just like a few hours just where you sit and do nothing, sort of thing. It feels like you need some rest. So like you need some rest and just like to be yourself for a while, sort of thing. To try and do that, obviously, that's my advice to you. With this Ace of Coins, for some parents, I think some of you getting a pay rise, but I think there's a pay rise in April for some people. I don't know if it's everyone. I'm just not that clued in the UK. But yeah, there's a pay rise coming, and for some of you, I feel like that's important to you. Feels like there's a little bit more freedom there, or you feel like there's a little bit more freedom there as a parent. I heard, why don't you plan a trip as well? So maybe that would be good for your family, to get away, just have some time all together as a family. Okay, with this card, this, I know it's a king, but it represents a male or female in tarot. Okay, it's just a masculine type energy, but it feels like this is more of a female for some families, where there's depression involved. So maybe like this sort of down feeling has come from depression, or like a feeling of depression, not necessarily long-term depression, but like a maybe SAD, like seasonal affective disorder, or like you're just having a hard time lately. But yeah, so maybe going out with the family just together, just to get your head off of other things. It feels like that person with these ill feelings are upset about work, or can't escape work or something. Or for some of you, it's, I feel like one or two mums, they're thinking about like they've lost their parents, or their parents aren't ill or something. It feels like who the parent is in this, their mum or dad, is upsetting them somehow, like they're ill or they're passed over and they're like dealing with grief, or worrying about it or something. Okay, I picked up on one particular, there's a dad, it's just a message for one dad, like he's been working too hard, and it's starting to get him a bit meh, but he could do with the holiday. Like he hasn't even thought about it or nothing, but it'd be a great idea to suggest for that sort of loving, emotional type dad. I think that would be beneficial for them. Okay, I'll do singles advice in a sec. Okay, so I'm not picking up particularly on just singles, I'm picking up on people that are working on themselves as well. So for someone right now, I'm picking up that someone's working on a way to better themselves through like coursework, or going on a course, or they're already on their course, but it's fairly early days for the people I'm picking up on. But there is some of you that have been in education for a while. This doesn't feel negative, like this doesn't feel reverse for these people. It feels more of a upright, and this is like a opportunity. So for some of you, maybe you're not seeing an opportunity, but it feels like you're just looking directly at the opportunity, to be honest. Like you might not be able to see eyeballs pointing at this opportunity. Okay, so normally this card is like, oh no, I've got all these things and I'm not seeing this opportunity, but it's right there, right? But it does feel like you're seeing it, or it's just about to be revealed to you. For those of you in education, or like for some of you that have just started just started working on this education, you're heading this way. It feels good. It feels good. Obviously this is the next card that cropped up. So you've got like whatever this opportunity is that reveals itself to you, or that's coming, or that you've just seen, or just like had the idea of, or whatever. It's a good idea. It feels like for some of you it's going to come in fast, and it might throw you off tilter a bit. For those of you who are like, whoa, that was a bit like, how do I make a decision? It feels very much like, oh, like, what do I do? Just say yes. It feels good. If this is a success card, it feels positive. It feels like you will learn something about yourself if you go and take this choice to do it. It feels like whatever you're going to do, you'll be really proud of yourself for doing it. And I feel like for some of you, you'll feel like you'll just go spontaneously go, yes, okay, and then think about it and go, oh my god, what have I done? But it feels like it's perfect timing, and it feels like it's going to do you some good. Okay, for some of you who are like single or building up on yourself, it feels like there is a potential for breakup for like not seriously serious relationships. I did pick up on a few breakups there, but not necessarily like for everyone. Just these things happen, you know. It might be for others who are single but maybe seeing people, maybe that's what that energy is. But it feels like for some of you, maybe you're trying to like get into a new relationship, but they just ain't, they ain't there, like they ain't for that sort of thing. So don't say I didn't warn you. If they just sleep and go, you know. Because that definitely feels like some people are gonna be giving off that energy, like I'm really interested in you, and then they're like, yeah, I should just sleep with you, mate. So yeah, sorry about that, but heads up, yo. Okay, for some of you like singles that are seeing people, don't worry about it, because you know, think of the money. When you're in a relationship, you spend more money. Everyone knows that, but like, it feels like don't worry about that fling sort of thing that you're having, because like you're going to be better off like in most aspects of your material life. Like you're just better off if that didn't work, sort of thing. I just picked up on some educational sort of people, and there was like maybe there'll be a bit of a grade that you didn't expect. Like a bit of a, oh, I could have done better, or like, oh, I thought I was going to get a better grade than I did. But don't worry about it, because it's not actually that much of a big deal in the long run. Like your life goes on, like you're still a lot better than you was before. Even though you may feel like, oh, that sucks, like I'm a bit down, I'm a bit of a failure. Don't, because you're doing all right. Okay. You're doing well for yourself now, but you also might be a bit emotional as a person. Like maybe, like, don't beat yourself up about it, because maybe you got like this bit of a rocky grade because maybe you're a bit out of scratch. Like you're new on your course, for some of you, so maybe you're just putting a lot of pressure on yourself. So don't, because your emotions are a bit sensitive now. It's just the new moon, the just gone the full moon, so everyone's emotions are a bit all over the place. That's what that noise meant. But yeah, don't beat yourself up if you don't do good in some of your grades, okay? Because you are doing well. This is the beginning, and this is a good card for like materialism, like you've got everything you need, like you're secure anyway. Right, I think that is what I have done. I think I've got all the topics. I mean, if I've forgotten a topic that people would like me to read, then let me know. Like, obviously I've done family, career, business, singles and relationships, so just double check. I can't think of anything else to do, so if there's something that you want me to do, then do it. Put it in a comment for me and I will add it in next week. I'll do some love oracle now. So for you lovers, family, this is just love in general, so it's all different types of love. So yeah. Spirit guides of love and light, the highest vibration, the greatest good of all. Please can you give me some guidance for those in relationships? Oh, that just threw out all of them. Okay, those of you in relationships. You have this one. It says it is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is time to give to yourself. So like I said in the relationship one that I did first, there's an essence of like a falling out, a bit of a fight, and you need to do your inner healing so that it doesn't happen again. And then there is passion. This magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. So like there's a bit of an energy for the relationships of like angry sex that I'm picking up on, but also like show each other that you love each other, because it's important right now. After that fight, it feels like there's been a bit of a like heartbreak, like when you feel like you might break up but then you've made everything better again. So yeah, just make sure that you just show each other that love, but in all different forms, because obviously women and men, they understand love in different ways. Okay, so any information for the singles? Oh, I just threw them everywhere again. Oh, hold on, I threw it everywhere again. Okay, so one did fall out for the singles, as I said it. I'll see if there's another one. It's not shuffling very easily, is it? I hate this deck. There you go. Right, you got two. So the first one that came out was this one. And it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. That's exactly what I said with this card. Exactly. Listen to me. Your spirit guides know. And then you got this one. Okay, and this one says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So that's exactly what I said with like people feeling a bit emotional. Don't worry, because you've got like your relationship, your flingy new relationship, seeing how it goes sort of thing. Didn't work out, but you still got everything that you need. Like, you're not in those bad places you feel like you might. You might feel a bit emotional from it, like a bit rejected, but you're not. You're just going on to better things. Okay, right. Any love messages for family, please? Okay, that one's come up. Okay, this one's got 3. So the first one that came up is this one. It says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So that makes sense when I had like a sensitive father figure or a mother who is a bit depressed. Why are you feeling down? Why are you feeling a bit like overworked? Is there something else that's making you down, upset? Take a moment to look after yourself. And then you got these two pop up at the same time. So you got this one as well. Okay, I did have a feeling this was going to come up actually. So this one is, again, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone, as a family, but also as a parent, obviously. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give it to yourself. That is the same energy for that, with the mum and the dad that are a bit down in the dumps right now. Okay, and then this one, It says for family still. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So obviously pay attention to your good and bad, negative, like good and bad, negative and positive traits, because you will accidentally project what you don't like onto someone else by an accident for families, and vice versa. So yeah, just be careful, be mindful. I nearly set that card on fire. It's right near a candle. Right, any love messages for career, please? Any? And I'll do business after. Okay, this one's got 3. So career. You've got that one as well. Right, so you've got that one as well. And so career-wise, it says close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So maybe that feels like for some it's advice for the situation, and for some that's advice for yourself, sort of thing. So put joy into the situation, or take a step back and realize like you deserve better. Like maybe you need to move job, or maybe you need to like open your eyes and be like, actually this situation isn't as bad as I thought it might be. Anyway, next, these two came out together. So this one, it's quite a pretty card actually. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's career. Maybe someone over the rainbow bridge sending you messages. Okay. And then romance. So this one, sorry, is romance, Cupid's arrow, strike. So some of you in business are obviously in relationships and stuff as well, but those ones are especially for you, whoever's watching this. And then, not business, career, sorry. Oh, maybe there's an office romance. Ooh. So right, business love reading please. Oh, that's quick. Okay, so you got this one, and this one says only time will tell. Business. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, with obviously if you're starting your own business, then just like jump in, see how it goes, surrender. Like there's only one way to find out, you know, like if it's gonna work or if it's not. And then these two came out. So you have this one. For people in my business group, it says let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So that actually feels like not just relationship to me, it feels like a way to approach customers. Like maybe build up a relationship, don't force it, sort of thing. Like, I mean, it could be a relationship for some of you, but with customers and stuff, like obviously don't be like, hey, buy my stuff, because it's kind of weird, you know. And then this one, it says passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present, enjoy it. So yeah, maybe some of you are single, for obvious way of pointing that out, but it does feel like use your charm, like you're charismatic, don't forget to use that, like that sells. It doesn't mean like you're gonna like be weird about it, just be yourself. Like people like it when you're a real person, like, so do it. You're a real person, they're a real person, everyone appreciates that. Treat people like they're equal, not like they're beneath you and you're trying to sell them something or something like that. Good advice. Yeah, I'm mad. Right. There is a back of the deck energy here. I'm just going to do the tarot back of the deck energy first, right? So this came up, and it's the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is all about you're very like it's like a rich energy. So like you might be rich financially, you might be comfortable financially, you might be like materially comfortable, but there's an emotion behind it as well. So maybe you're comfortable with who you are, or you will become comfortable with who you are, or either way, there's something you're not seeing, or there's something that's coming your way that you might not have realized. But good stuff's coming, okay? Right, any more oracles? I think I'm drawn to this one today. Ta-da! We have, oh, this one's called Divine Abundance. You can't read that because that's back front because my camera. Okay, just ignore that bit. Divine Abundance. So yeah, I'm gonna just give this a quick shuffle to just gets rid of the negativity. Did you know? Fun fact, actually does work as well because you can feel it. So we give this a quick shuffle, and then see what this deck has messages for everyone. I'll just do it as a general one because this video is long. I'll just put timestamps in it anyway, because then you can watch the bits that you're interested in. And then one more shuffle. Excellent, right. Spirit guides of love and light, the highest vibration, it creates good. What does everyone need to hear this week? What's everyone need to hear this week? Excuse me. Whoa, don't. Okay. We will just read all these ones. I'm going to look at the back and as well because I like this deck. This deck's cool. So the first one that cropped out is allowing. We have love. We have your path, flow. Right, so allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come, right? That is, I mean, I'll show you the card, but you can't read backwards unless you've got mad skills. So yeah, radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come. So like I said before, some of you, this quick like opportunity that's coming, it's just coming quickly, and you're gonna make a just go for it, like yes man it, sort of like boom, let's do it, why not, what we got to lose, see what happens, right? With you business folk as well, I feel like that is, but also like the ones that just like go, just jump for it. Like it feels like there's an energy of that this week. Don't think about it, just do it and see how it works out later on. There's an energy of that, right? I just heard the word interview as well, if that helps. So if you get offered a job, take it, work it out later. That's my advice, okay? Well, that's the energy that's given me, right? And then we have love, spelled wrong, well, spelled back to front. It says divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So yeah, there was like an essence of people needing to step back, give themselves a little bit of space and self-love, look after themselves, look after each other. So it makes sense why that's come up. Your path. It says, dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan for far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Yeah, so this does feel like my business friends that I'm picking up on. It feels like for those of you starting a business, just go with the flow. Like this is your path. Like this is a sign from the universe that moving forward is a dang good idea. Okay, so do it. And then we have flow or Wolof. Because it's backwards. Wolof. So yeah, allow. Yeah, I am going mad. So what? Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Yeah. So, to me, I just got the like message that for those of you who are a bit more spiritual watching this, there's like a message of sort of letting go, just seeing what happens. Like with this whole week, like just be like, F it, I'm doing this week. Like, it's gonna do you some good in the end. Back of this deck says clearing. I'm not pronouncing that backwards because that's a hard one. It says as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. It can be universes, but that's hard to say and harder to write. But yeah, just like go with the flow. This is also Ganesh, right? For those of you starting a business, that is a good omen. Maybe look that up because Ganesh is known as a god that basically blesses ideas, like business ideas and stuff. So take that as a good omen, business people, career people, watching this. I think I'm done. I don't feel drawn to really pull anything else, do I? No, I don't feel drawn to pull anything else right now for this week, but maybe next week. I've also got a couple more new decks, so I will show you them through videos than I do in the next few weeks. But this is the one I've been using today, is this one, the Uncommon Tarot. But I love it. It's all like really modern stuff. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I might do a video to show you the Uncommon Tarot, for those of you who care, and for those of you just like a bit of art. And then maybe not, I don't know, I haven't decided yet properly. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope this helps. Let me know how you did with your other energy video. That if you've watched it last week, I'll tag it at the back end of this video, so you can compare what happened last week and see if it came true for you. Let me know, because I always find that interesting. I'm going to watch that actually and see if it came true for me. But thank you very much for watching. Take care, and if you can, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so there's gonna be like some sort of news, it feels like, this week. So with the Three of Pentacles and the reversed Four of Cups together, it feels like a bit of a realization, a realization that's successful, sort of thing. So with the Three of it feels coins, like Pentacles, I heard team spirit. I heard the word sacrifice. Don't delay. Okay, so particularly with these two cards, it feels like there's sort of, like I said, a realization between like something that's hard work, like it feels like there's an energy of something you've been working towards and it's realized that it's good. It's not a bad situation to be in. I've just got my hot chocolate today. I've done a lot of tarot readings, so my mouth is dry from talking, and that's just what happens with my throat chakra when I do a lot of tarot readings. Yeah, so and then obviously, so back to what I was saying, there's going to be like a realization of some hard work that you've been going through, but it's going to be a successful time one. It feels like this is a creative card, so it's something you've been working towards. For some of you, it feels like okay, so with this card I had, it feels like going out to play on a rainy day, but they meant it in a positive way. So it's like, even though like there's been storms and a tough time, like goodness has come from it. That feels relationship, like romantic relationship wise as well. What else have we got? Okay, it feels like there's definitely been some wounding. I'm particularly drawn to like this blood, sword in the chest and blood. Sorry if you don't like blood. I'll put a warning in the description below. Hopefully you guys read them, but it's not very graphic. So it feels like there's been, like, in romantic relationships, there's been fights, there's been like a light that's come from the darkness, sort of thing. It feels like it had to happen as well, as like a release valve, sort of thing. Like pressure's built up and then it's gone and it's all there now, like it's settling down. It might not feel pleasant yet, it might feel a bit uneasy, but it's settling down and the energy's feeling a bit better. Okay, in relationships, Ace of Coins. Okay, with this Ace of Coins, it feels like money's involved with the relationship reading. So I'm basically gonna go through this tarot in different because it's a weekly energy in different energies that I'll pick up. So maybe it's business, I'll go through it with business, I'll go through it with love, and then I'll go through it with whatever else I think of or pick up on, okay? I might just start this